Let me ask you something. Why do most guys hit the gym for years and still look like they've never touched a barbell? Why are you tracking macros, smashing pre-workouts, doing bro splits, but still stuck in dad bod limbo? I'm 37 years old. I don't take steroids. I don't have perfect genetics, and I'm still getting stronger and more jacked every year. This video is not about hacks. It's not about secret supplements. These are the 12 brutal and non-negotiable habits that built my physique and kept it. Habit number 1, never skip workouts. You don't have to train, you get to train. My uncle died at 59 years old from obesity. He left behind a wife, 3 kids, and 6 grandkids. And when you've watched your loved ones lose their health, you realize your body is a fucking gift. So anytime I feel lazy, I remind myself, someday I won't be able to do this, but that day is not today. So I always show up to the gym. Habit number 2, when you show up to the gym, do the hard shit first. If it scares you, then fucking do it. Big compound lifts, sprints, long rowing intervals. These are the things most guys avoid, which is exactly why I do them, because the body grows when the mind gets uncomfortable. Habit 3, always stick to the basics. Master the boring shit. That's what works. Squats, deadlifts, presses, pull-ups, rows, push-ups, dips, single leg work. I say the same shit every video because that's the truth. I don't chase trends. I don't program hop. I don't water down my message with the latest science-based bullshit that just leaves you distracted and confused. These movements built my physique, and they'll build yours too. So stop looking for shortcuts or the easy way out. Master the basics and do the work. Habit number 4, always do a little more than last time. Progressive overload isn't optional, it's mandatory. Every week, I'm either adding reps, weight, or intensity. Even if it's just adding 1 pound to the bar on my overhead press or doing 1 extra rep with the same weight as last week. That's progressive overload, and that shit compounds over time. If your logbook looks the same month after month, or worse yet, you don't track weights or reps at all and you just wing it, you're the problem. Habit number 5, never skip cardio. If your cardio shit, I don't care how strong you are not healthy. You are a pussy. Use the assault bike. Go do sprints on the track. Do hard rowing intervals. That's where it's at. I've seen dudes who can bench 315 and squat 600 pounds, but they gas out climbing 2 flights of stairs. That's pathetic. You want to be jacked and athletic? Get uncomfortable, get out of breath, and do it often. Check out Transparent Labs and Barbell Apparel for the highest quality supplements, training gear, and casual wear. Click the links below where my discount's automatically applied. Habit number 6, I always eat steak after big lifts. Deadlift, steak, sleep, repeat. After I squat or pull heavy, I always crush 2 to 3 pounds of red meat that night for dinner. Why? Big heavy compound lifts break down a lot of muscle, so the best way to recover is to eat a ton of muscle. This is not rocket science. I've been doing this for years and trust me, it works. If you're always eating cheaper, lower quality protein like protein powder or peanut butter, your recovery won't be the same. Habit 7, I eat minimum 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you're not eating enough protein, don't complain you're not getting strong, lean, or jacked. Protein is the highest quality calorie you can give your body. And if you didn't know, the reason why people are fat is because they grossly overeat carbs and fats from processed food, and they grossly undereat protein. I guarantee if you make it a point to hit your body weight grams in protein, you'll be leaner, stronger, and way more satiated. I aim for 300 grams a day. Some days I nail it, some days I miss. But I try every day, and I guarantee it's why I'm always lean and jacked. In fact, the single greatest piece of nutrition advice I could give anyone is just to eat more protein. It facilitates recovery and muscle building. So stop filling up on low quality shit food high in carbs and fats and hit your fucking protein numbers. Manage your time. Whether you realize it or not, you always make time for what's important to you. And anyone who says they don't have time to work out is a fucking liar. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. So it's not that you don't have the time, it's that you don't make the time because it's not important to you. I have clients who work 70 hours a week with 4 kids who still find time to work out. And if I have time to work 7 days a week, run my coaching business, meal prep my food, train 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes even twice a day, I also plan, write, and film my YouTube videos, and I spend quality time with my wife every night and sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night, you have time to train 3 to 4 hours a week. Anything else is a lie or an excuse. Habit number 9, I always work out when I travel. Your body doesn't know you're on vacation. Your body doesn't care you're on vacation. Your body only knows the stress and stimulus you provide it. So if you eat, drink, and do 0 exercise like a fat sack of shit while traveling, guess what? You're gonna look and feel like a fat sack of shit when you get back. Don't do that. And if you don't have access to a gym, I don't care. That's not an excuse. I've trained in hotel rooms, parks, rooftops, even airports. Push-ups, air squats, burpees, pull-ups, that's all you need. Anything is better than nothing when you're traveling. And remember, the goal isn't to maintain your program. The goal is to maintain a standard of consistent exercise. Habit 10, write down your goals. No goals equals no results. When I started writing down my training targets, everything clicked. Instead of just writing down, get stronger, I wrote down the goal, 315 for 5 sets of 5 on front squat by May 1st. Suddenly, I had purpose, pressure, and I made progress. Don't just wing it. Write it down, track it, and hit it. You should have goals in all areas of your life: physical, financial, and personal goals. And if you don't write down your goals, you're doing yourself a disservice, and I don't like you. Habit number 11, listen to your body and rest when you need to. I'll admit, this is the one habit I've struggled with most because I'm addicted to training. But if I ever have 2 bad days in a row with no motivation and I don't want to work out, that's a sign I'm overtrained and I need to recover. If I'm feeling off one day, I'll push through it. But if it's 2 days in a row where I'm tired and unmotivated and my joints ache, I take the rest day. Rest isn't weakness, it's strategy, but only when it's earned. Just make sure you're not confusing a bit of soreness with mental weakness, because then you're just being a little bitch. And my last habit is never have 2 unhealthy meals in a row. You can eat like shit once, but never twice. After one shit meal, I inevitably feel like shit, and I look like shit. That's my body's way of telling me, stop eating shit. Honestly, I rarely have cheat meals either, because what I'm actually doing is just cheating myself. Now when I want something sweet, my go-to desserts are Greek yogurt with honey and berries, or just a small piece of dark chocolate. It satisfies my sweet tooth without making me feel like a fat ass the next day. At the end of the day, you are what you eat. So those are my habits. No hacks, no fluff. Just behavior that I've ingrained in myself after years of discipline and consistency. And I'm not saying my habits have to be your habits, but we can all agree we become our habits. You don't need drugs and you don't need perfect genetics. You need grit, structure, and enough self-love and self-respect to show up when no one's watching. And if you want my help, apply for one-to-one custom coaching if you're ready to get brutally strong, lean, and dialed in. I'll build out your custom training and nutrition program and provide you the guidance and support you need to succeed. I'll put that link here next to my head. Lastly, like, share, subscribe, and watch whichever video of mine YouTube recommends for you next here.